everybody. Welcome back to what is probably the final stream of Moons of Madness. We cut it off early last time because I had to cut it short, so there may be just like 5 minutes left and it might be an early night, who knows. If anybody decides to show up and hang out, that'd be cool, but otherwise we're just gonna blast through this mother. A little bit of Expedition 33 on my brain. I'm trying to look for secrets, you know? No. Wait. Runes? Why? I mean, I know why they don't want me to go over there. It's because reasons. So, last time we definitely, after a little bit of backtracking, got down to the brass tacks of getting to the end of this mystery. There's some robots. The good doctor was working in secret with the...
Get out of my head.
You could crack open your helmet like a walnut.
Who's talking to me? Stop that.
Not in the spaces we know, but in
No, I need somebody's hand.
only discarded pieces block the path. Rain synapses, unanswered questions.
Will you stop yapping? I'm trying to yap. Hey. Are those clones of the entire crew? Is that the story that we're telling today?
Shit. That's all of us. The entire
Yep.
Invictus crew. Are we the originals? Or the copies?
Huh. Pretty detailed, honestly. Who? No, I want to read the thing. So, who am I logging in as? The doctor.
We're all
Okay.
expendable assets to Orochi. Wasn't enough to know all our secrets. They can't leverage us, they'll just replace us.
The Icarus Project is authorized to enact a contingency plan in case of unforeseen circumstances that may put the Invictus crew at risk. A replica of the individual will be made and preserved until a severe violation has occurred. Severe violations of company policy include unauthorized transmission of operations information to an outside source regardless of content, verbal threat of intent to control or sabotage mission objectives or company equipment, homicide, witnessing a homicide. Oh my god. So if somebody else does something wrong, we could just get entirely blown up. Fantastic. Sustain a fatal or crippling injury. What? So accidents too? Witness the retrieval or release of cloned subject. Alright. So you do anything wrong or something wrong happens around you, you're just entirely hosed. Incredible. Next one. Status update. Primary systems active. Cloning successful. Organic tissue shows no signs of degradation through advanced aging process. Memory implantation through nocturnal brain scan completed. That's not good. So these are technically active clones that are just ready to go. Ooh, boy. Where am I? I forget which one I am. What was my name? Elkin, Lucas, no. Yeah, well. Can't even remember my own name. And you are... I don't know, for whatever reason, the central mass with these small things around it gives me Fallout vibes.
It doesn't end.
Split
Ah.
from a single seed. Germinated, scribbled on carbon paper, they multiply
Babies.
like vermin. Sentience is a glitch in the sensory organs.
You're just speaking gibberish, woman.
Cancer-fed diarrhea.
Experiment 279, Project Icarus. We are experimenting with the substance phenomenon entity, oftentimes called the fifth, what Dr. Volkov prefers to call Z-Path. Each sample tightly contained and weakened with a particular regimen of radiation as per Icarus protocols. The goal of this experiment is to see if the effects of preternatural containment are the same on cloned human tissue and cloned hybrid human tissue as on normal human tissue. If the effects are not the same, how do they differ? Today, we applied minute amounts of the fifth on cloned cells using the safety protocols and observed. Effects were largely similar, with the molecules of the containment attacking the cells. However, the process moved more slowly than observed before. The fifth has escaped. We have sealed my safety suit. I have sealed my safety suit and performed all the emergency protocols. I have injected the radiated serum as outlined in the procedures. The side effects are intense but mundane and far better than the alternative. How did this happen? There was no breach. I think that the theory of the fifth flows, even undulates along dimensions outside of our perceived three, may have merit. I have sent for help. I am trying not to panic. I am recording the findings of this mishap affords. Kind of the way that I type, I end up writing every sentence begins with I. The voices continue. I ignored them at first, congratulated myself on my rationalism, but then the voices learned to mimic my voice, and I thought they were me, and I was the voices. No, that doesn't make sense. The radiation must be working. My limbs have begun to do things on their own, but only when I'm not looking. I have to stare at my limbs very carefully or they misbehave. I've made a careful regimen of making sure not to look at any one body part for more than 7 seconds. I have to keep watch on them, except for my right arm. Good arm. I'm a scientist. That's the ramblings of a loon. And, I think she's got that thing where your brain gets cut down the middle and you end up with two brains inside your head. Relatable. Cut off arm today. Right arm, good arm. Only corrupted part. Pristine. It will be pristine forever. Stored good arm in the morgue. Code 9510. I'm a scientist. I will lock myself in padded room. Everyone is safe. Scientist. 9510. Alright, let's see if we can find a good arm. In the morgue. Morgue Doko. Do.
Number 6, their meaning.
9, 5, 10. Hello, morgue. Stop flashing, that makes me nervous. Good arm. Nada. Good arm. Why are we storing a...
Oh god.
Good
That's
arm.
disgusting.
A tactile tool. Tender. Untethered.
With the bone. What did she claw it off? Must have taken a while. What's in this last? Whoa, okay. But what if? Okay, whatever was in the, what is that, an incinerator? That's a very small no, okay, it goes back into the wall, I think. Okay, we've got the hand. The hando! I want to know what's over here, though. Is there alternate path to victory? Okay, padded cells. She might be in here. She might not be in here anymore. Left hand, that's a bad hand. Not the good hand. Undulating. Whatever's over there, I'm not allowed to see. That door is locked. Okay, so she got out. She locked herself in here. Or she's like right there outside of line of sight. One of the two. Alright, so we have hand. Apparently the biometrics are only fingerprints and not actually biometrics.
Oh shit! Come on! Come on! Come on, open! Let's go! Come on! Come on! you plant piece of shit!
Crash? No crash. That's a slow elevator. Holy damn.
The moon's gravity pulls so strangely. It tugs at the tides of the mind. It pulls the planet apart. Do you feel it?
I feel many things. Not what you're talking about, though. Runes on the roots. If I get close to them, though. I need subtitles. I can't hear what this bitch is saying. Yeah, what she said. So this is the stone door that we read about earlier, I think. Definitely something that we would get replaced by a clone if we found. Okay. I think I found the command center. What's in here? Jump scares? 8-headed monster.
Unauthorized access. Unauthorized access. Security en route. Please await the
What? Hopefully that shadow's on the other side.
What are they keeping here?
Okay, no, it's not here. What's that? This is the facility. New Eden. Because, you know, calling things Eden and the company being called Orochi and what else was there? Project Icarus. None of this is foreshadowing it at all.
New Eden. Orochi is planning on building a city here. A failsafe.
There is no escape. The dream will consume them. They are inevitable.
I'm starting to think that that outline is out there, which, you know, not the worst thing in the world.
Meeting at 512? That's oddly specific.
Communication with the dreamer requires a sensory-deprived environment even for you. Use these settings. 20, 100, 100. I'm not allowed to use that screen yet. What about stasis? Interactivation code for Project Eclipse Phase 1. All employees should evacuate upon Phase 2 initialization. All emergency unlock protocols will take effect immediately. This very much seems like letting Azathoth out of his tomb, but...
The CEO of Orochi was here. It makes no sense.
On Earth. That which cannot be sung.
It's probably a 4-letter word. I should look around for some clues.
Okay, so it's 4:23. The meeting is at 5:12.
So the Lord God banished him from the Garden of Eden to work the ground from which he had been taken. Genesis 3:23.
I've got $5 that says the password is Eden. Even my puny brain can understand the subtle foreshadowing. I'm in.
An emergency failsafe if Project Eclipse is released. If I can lower the shield, I can get out of this room.
Yeah, that sounds like a great thing. I will survive and, like, release whatever horrors upon the galaxy. It'll be great. Status. Quarantine. Blast doors activated. I can't even fucking read today. The fragment has become agitated. The workers are unable to resist its communications. They scratch at the walls, run through the complex, reduced to a wild animalistic frenzy. I was able to close the chamber and enact the highest protocols, but I can hear the echoes ring in my ears. I see the crew of the Cyrano. I've never seen them before, but I know who they are with all my being. And they stare through cracked helmets, the fifth reaching out toward me. I can't stay here. Eclipse has been shuttered. I've activated the proper protocols. I doubt they will be enough. Doors will automatically unlock in the event the subject of Eclipse is released.
Once it's broken, the rush is upon you. You don't get to be the same person after they get in.
The numbing agent used in Project Eclipse to keep the fragment under control is created from the strange metal powering the machine in the alien ruins. Since the active mechanism for sedation is poorly understood, we have taken the precaution of stockpiling a large amount of the metal on board the Invictus. In the event of an emergency, the Invictus can be launched. A self-guiding rocket has been attached to the payload. It can be triggered with a code phrase once the Invictus safely clears the atmosphere. Communications specialist Delapore was tasked with loading the payload and setting up the detonation trigger. Due to the sensitivity of the operation and its location on the off-site communication dish, he is considered the operative with the most chance of success in case of catastrophic event. He alone knows the trigger word and will use it at his discretion. Father. The Cyrano has crashed. Something happened. An EMP? We could not analyze it in time. The fifth has reacted violently and unpredictably, spreading like a cancer across the entire base. The Dreamer fragment has sent the workers into a panic, searching for a way to escape. The security system has been triggered. The entire base has been compromised. Ooh, man. I've shut down Project Eclipse. An emergency kill signal has been sent to shut down communication via Argus. We believe no trace. Semper Service. Yeah, Semper Service Control. Serial location report. That probably means something to somebody. Father, as you know, we owe a great deal of debt to the work of Dr. Cynthia Newhart. This site was chosen based on her later work, notes and research kept under the strictest clearance. While her exhaustive library of equations and scrawled symbology has been daunting, our analysis still continues to see results. Most recently, in the acquisition of 2 recent items. You are already aware of the fragment of a dreamer, which we have recovered. Research continues into the significance of this fragment and how it tries to communicate. Using the magnetic energy signatures first recorded by Amundsen's expedition to Antarctica, we are able to triangulate the location within kilometers. Though excavations of Site 9, the team is excited to announce that we have uncovered an actual Gaia engine on Mars. Further exploration of the chamber containing the engine has been halted, and we defer to your judgment. Unauthorized message. Intercepted unauthorized video transmission. Loading muffled talking. This is Trevor Graham, commander of the Cyrano 1. An EMP fried our systems. We are currently hurtling towards Mars at approximately 50 meters per second. Buck protocol. Buck Orochi. It wasn't hours after they sent us the coordinates that I could see it in everyone's eyes. Dr. Baudry drew the short straw when the heat shield controls malfunction. We're not equipped for a mission like this. Command knew it. It's a fucking support crew. But we follow procedure. After 20 minutes, we stopped responding to comms. We tried to reel him in, but his face. When he turned, his entire mask was covered in blackness, like a spider webbing of ink across the entire thing and leaking out into the void. It cracked straight through the fucking helmet. Constanza grabbed his arm, and that shit, it crawled up her suit, wrapped around, squeezing itself inside. The pounding increases in volume. That pounding, the airlock. I couldn't let them back in. The infection. Just being near it made my temples seethe. They're all infected. Doesn't matter though, the fucking hatch won't close. Anytime now, we're gonna burst apart and rain down in pieces on the Martian desert. Pierce and Vogel were lucky. They're still asleep in their pods. Won't feel a thing. I'm taking it down with me, all of it. This is the Cyrano. I'm about to enter the Martian atmosphere on a secret mission to help stake a claim. They don't care about the lives they lose to do it. You hear me, Orochi? The world is gonna see this thing. The whole fucking world will know.
I'm getting out of here. I wonder if those consoles have anything to do with Project Eclipse.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. There's one button. Whoa, what the hell happened to my wrist? That's an angle that only... Where's that coming from? Like the side of my chest? Oh. Huh. Uh-huh. Ah. Oop. Definitely a guess and check puzzle, I see. No. Whoop. No. Alright. No. Okay. Okay. Oh. Sure. Maybe all of this is backwards? Reading is a complicated skill, and context clues are important. This top one's supposed to be 4. Got all the switches flipped, I think, in the right direction. Aha! And then this one? No. There it is. We're gonna pad out this runtime with goddamn puzzles that are very obvious. Let me have a sip of tea.
What the hell is that thing?
I think that's the dreamer, according to the achievement. Is it a heart or... What is with my wrist?
That didn't work. There's got to be a hint somewhere for the right setting on these dials.
Wait. Yep.
Brilliance. Yes. Let it connect.
Glowing with the dark energy now. Oh, and oh. Hey, cube. Uh-huh. Everything seems fine. No. Okay, maybe I won't deny my destiny. Let's go, let's go, let's go. That's not good.
Our family
Hello?
therapist's office. I can still smell the musty leather sofa in the corner. My parents took me here when I started having night terrors.
We're going on a trip.
Might consider my behavior obsessive. Yes. We may not agree on the final. Go on any longer. Like this. My father. He always used to say. Strip me of my accolades. That it would affect my son. My head just keeps eating. It will never stop. I know how that sounds.
Well, hold on. There's a computer here. New patient, Shane Newhart, 7-year-old male, that's me, with mother Cynthia, that's her, reporting night terrors with complex hallucinations. Hallucinations. He claims to remember every detail. Mother encouraged him to describe the terror, and so he did. It is made of vines, tendrils, and teeth. He emphasized the teeth, with human hands and a face. The vines emerge from every shadow and fill the room, twining upon themselves, eventually crushing him in the bed. To the bed. Kinky. All the space that remains is a small, dark tunnel through which the creature stares at him from across the room. And you can see it through his eyelids, and its face inches closer minute by minute. But his mom always wakes him up before the teeth. S became extremely distraught with the rest of the session. He spent consoling him for any chance to develop a report with him. I'll need to see them separately for several sessions. I'll see to set up next time. A time next week to discuss home life, school performance, her concerns, etc. Week 3. Shane's GP ruled out psychological causes for night terrors must be related to anxiety, a lot of tension in the new art house. S may be genetically predisposed. Today he showed me the handheld chess game he plays during recess. Smart kid, but needs help with his confidence. Meanwhile, Cynthia remains a challenge. She answered my questions about S, but was reluctant to talk about herself, insistent I wouldn't understand. As I encourage her to give me a chance, we come to a dissociative episode, which we talked about at length once it passed. She called it Seeing Through the Eyes of Elsewhere. We will have to revisit this next week. I convinced her to see me as a patient. Wait, convinced her to see the doctor as a patient, or convinced her to become a patient to the doctor? Worded strangely.
Can anyone tell me how to access the space between dreams?
Through math, apparently. Oh, Cynthia. How does one access the space between dreams? Rose of light.
However, while the roads of Agartha do traverse the vastness of time and space, the corridors between dreams are a separate sort of passageway, and the two only intersect in very rare places. That's very cutting edge, Adam. And while the full answer to that is quite complex, that is still incorrect.
Compelling, but incorrect. Compelling but incorrect was my nickname in college. Oh, no, gotta stay on the lit path.
What a distinctive answer, Rupert. That is an interesting theological paradox, but it is wrong.
God holds the keys to the doors of the entire universe, and by his grace we are allowed to enter. I have seen God, and it's terrible. Perchance.
Very good.
The dreaming
answer
ones.
Is the dreaming ones.
The dreaming ones were, the dreaming ones are, and the dreaming ones shall be. Not in the spaces we know, but in between.
The dreaming ones were, the dreaming ones are, the dreaming ones shall be. Not in the spaces we know, but between. They walk serene and primal.
That's a tesseract.
Undimensioned and to us unseen. They can teach us deep knowledge. Secrets past the skin of eternity.
Skin of eternity. Oop. We're back in this office.
I'm noticing when it's happening. Yesterday, I saw a light streaming through the kitchen window. A mote.
Hey, Mom.
Illuminated, suspended in the air. I spent the remainder of the day in my office researching. I've been accused of isolating myself. I merely am who I am and have always been an isolate. Isolated by knowledge. A dictionary. Is it any surprise I struggle with domesticity?
Domesticity?
I had to make a choice.
Patient functioning continues to fluctuate. She's managing to find relief from auditory hallucinations. Wow, that word just entirely blanked in my mind. By isolating herself in basement. Symptoms waned enough to attend session today. Washed hair in basement, utility sink apparently. Manages to take care of Shane during dissociative periods. See twice trailed off into almost nonsensical babble. Mood. I do that. Claims to have had a lot on her mind with the upcoming publication of the latest book, and is not concerned. Not my first patient with such challenges, but for some reason I feel out of my depth here. Thinking about referring her to somebody else, increased dosage in the meantime. Jane is apparently doing well with support from his school's counselor. I'm sure he's glad to have his Thursday afternoons back. Nice. Now I want coffee. Burp. Excuse you. I'm on the path, goddamn. This is that thing from the basement. Let's open it. What's going on here?
Once you open the book, it's already too late. It's always too late.
It is always too late.
Me this week. They've approached me several times in my career. They knew. Would do anything to pull him into their fold. And that's why, Doctor, if I found out that Orochi approached you, and you told them what I've said, you'll find out just how dedicated a mother I am. Now, were you curious about the dreaming ones?
Curious? I was curious once. Week 31, so it's been a while. It has been some weeks since I transferred Cynthia's care to a more experienced clinician. I can't stop thinking about our final session, even though my notes are sparse and the details hazy. Ever since, there's been a gnawing at the back of my consciousness, a deep anxiety I can't shake. I find myself jolting awake after mere minutes or falling to sleep entirely. Or failing to sleep entirely. I know something's watching. I see it flicker in my periphery. It slithers in the split between seconds. It thinks I don't see, but if I take the dreams for myself, it will tell them. I have to suspend my practice until I figure out what it wants. Okay, so she's managed to drive the counselor insane. Oh dear. Nope. Nope. Nope.
Why are you doing this?
Random gibberish. Thanks, Mom. Hey.
They cannot awaken. The moons bend above us. It is all but a brilliant equation.
Please, I need you to help me.
I thought I am. I was. I will.
God damn it, who are you?
Shane.
Mom?
I'm sorry, Shane.
I'm not
I
turning.
made so many mistakes. You were never supposed to be here.
Mom? Why are you... How did you get here?
My curiosity led me here. The pages of the Necronomicon revealed a
Let me turn.
mathematics I had never encountered, and a pathway to the dream world.
What the
I
heck?
didn't know that once I made the choice, I could never return. The decision has weighed on me ever since.
Wait on you?
Wait on you?
Any idea what that did to us? To Dad? When you left, it broke him. We searched for you for years.
Shane, please, listen.
Has it been you this whole time? In the base, haunting the crew? Driving us crazy with these nightmares?
Stop! The struggle tears at my soul. It takes
I
every ounce
really
of
think that I'm
concentration
glitched and
I
looking in
have
the
to
wrong
remain
direction.
here. I need your help, son. We must act quickly. When the ship passed between the moons, the twin dreamers were disturbed in their slumber. All the chaos you've witnessed, the filth, that creeping horror is only a fraction of the destruction that it can bring. If they corrupt the engine, the moons of Mars, the dreaming ones will awaken, and they will devour all of reality.
You left me. You left us for a delusion. What the fuck do you care about reality?
Reality is where my son lives.
I am your son.
Find the Gaia engine. I will help you do what must be done. Help me, Shane. Help me undo what has been set in motion.
Please don't leave again.
Don't worry. We'll solve this. Together.
I think the problem was I was facing the wrong direction when I triggered the cutscene. Get me in. Let me in! Bing bong. We go to Fatashaga, Bithagen, Ushang, or Gnia. Kuthlagen. Oh. Finish chapter 2. I see. There's a third chapter. We are not done with this game yet. Womp womp.
Oh, shit!
Good thing I didn't press that floor. Heyo.
Shane. Shane? Declan. Sorry, I don't know what happened. There's so much more down there, Declan. Clones, mind control, the dreamers, the dreaming ones. Declan, we have to find the Gaia engine. It's the only thing holding them back. Everything, the filth, the nightmares, my hallucinations, they're connected. We need to find the engine.
Okay. Shane, slow down. We're inside. You need to get here as soon as possible.
Hell if I'm staying here. We have to find it.
Okay. We'll find this machine. Because as much as I don't have any idea what you're talking about, it makes more fucking sense than anything else that's happened today.
Okay. So apparently there's going to be another part to this game because I thought that we were nearing the end. Wait, how's my oxygen? 60%? We might want to give me a hot second. Give me air. 115 beats per minute. We're a little bit above baseline. Iogage. Alright. Let me out. Fantastic. What are we doing now? Okay, leave the installation, go into the rover, take the rover to... where? I don't know, but we're going. Da 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 da. And scene. Hey, look, one of those Martian door thingies.
Oh my
I wonder if this one moves back down.
I'm arriving at the door now. It's massive.
Yeah.
The gate.
Stone carvings must be thousands of years old. The records of excavation you found in Argus? This must be the place.
I'll meet you inside.
Oh, I'm actually going to meet him? Is he here? Was he the one that liked kids a little bit too much? Was that his backstory? Oh, he might actually be here. Wait, did that drive in backwards? The tracks on this make no sense. Yes. Push random button. A machine that manipulates gravity. The top and the middle seem to be aligned. I had the stream on another monitor while I was working and tabbed over to find out it was playing the stream from 3 weeks ago. Fantastic. Maybe that doesn't actually mean live. Oof. YouTube do be a little bit funky sometimes. Okay. That doesn't make any sense. Toggle biogauge stream, left alt. Okay, so I can move either all three, or the top and the bottom, or the middle. Okay. Maybe not. What are these strange symbols? Where be your donation info? So for YouTube, I'm not monetized yet, so I can't get money. I need like 1,000 subscribers or something, and I haven't set up any alternate thingies for just random donos. I don't understand. Also, why does the grab manipulator sound so squishy? I think it's supposed to sound like rocks, it's just I have the volume a little bit lower. I think it's supposed to sound like rocks sliding against each other. But also, the game has a little bit of a squishy ambience to it. That kind of lines up with that one. Puzzle, we don't let you control all three independently? Correct. And I don't even know what I'm manipulating or what the victory condition is. Unless I'm just supposed to press the button again? Nope. Let's find the bottom. Switch to the top and flip it back. I think this is correct. Yeah, there we go. So Wilcox should be inside.
Magnificent!
Subarashi.
Incredible.
Astounding. Okay, but somebody else was in here first because there's lights.
I came here to learn from the ancients, travelers at the nexus of the dream world. The Gaia engine they discovered, that immaculate machine, spans both dimensions, powered their entire civilization, gave them pure vision, sight through time, knowledge unencumbered, and with all the good that intense light and power brings, there's always someone or something that wants to claim it for their own. I craved it. The knowledge consumed me. I learned and I saw.
Oh yes, the other classic of, we don't tell you how to confirm the solution because we assume you'll get it precise enough. I guess it's better than having to guess and check with little clicky bits that go precisely into one
These mural
exact solution.
It's a warning they left here long ago. If we let the filth take over the Gaia engine, the universe is left to the whims of ancient beings awakening from a million-year slumber.
Wait,
and
didn't
I,
you create the
we are
filth?
the final guardians. We must repair what has been broken. Reality will cease to exist.
Well, they did
Something under
have
the
the
ground
servitors
here. Shifting through the sand.
working
Get off the sand, Declan! Declan!
earlier.
Holy shit!
Keep moving! Keep fucking moving! Get the fuck out of there! Run!
I'm not gonna make it. Oh shit! Shit!
I got
Yeah, see the robots.
I'm gonna hold them off!
What?
Dozy! Declan?
Get back to the rover, Newhart! There's nothing you can do here!
Hell no! I can help! I know what we need to do!
It's everywhere.
Your mom's everywhere. Bitter reunion. Ah, look, oxygen. Yeah, this was the work site that they were working on, that we learned about in the underground section. 115 beats per minute. We can get that up. Let's just start running. Oh. Not quite bottomless pit.
The engine! That must be
The
it!
engine.
It doesn't look like any engine I've ever seen.
I'm coming! Hold on!
What is this place?
They found it!
Don't
They
look
found
directly
the
at the engine.
Cross the threshold.
Wait, why are the
You
orbs
must
corrupted?
reach
Aren't they
them.
supposed to beat back the corruption? Or are these just regular old light orbs?
I can feel it crawling underneath the stone.
Runes. A language. A key, maybe.
Their eyes, they are forever open, never blinking until they crack like eggs and reappear.
Declan, snap out of it! Here.
He's seeing the
Take
fourth
this.
dimension.
What am I supposed to do with it?
Where's this random side passage that looks like it was carved out of the living rock? It does have perfectly sculpted statues. This is just where they bury their statues. Good thing they left these glowing runes for me. And more oxygen in the tunnels comprised entirely of robotic workers. Because we know the robots weren't clones. Can I move? Excuse me?
Shit! What the hell is that thing?
Oh, great. So now we're fighting the Tremors monster. Fantastic.
The sand is shaking. Not good.
I got. Dang it. Ah, yes, my favorite type of monster, the one that comes from behind you that you can't see. Oh, no. Are you kidding me with this unskippable cutscene?
Shit! What the hell is that thing?
This is the pinnacle of game design. Making you wait minutes before you're allowed to move again. It came
sand is
from
shaking.
behind.
Not good.
Yes, I see. Keep going. Whee. lighting direction tells me I'm supposed to go over there. The monster under the sand says, wait.
I feel tremors.
Hey, that's the name of the movie.
What are these?
Symbols. A language. An unlocking mechanism?
Declan, what are you doing?
That did something. Holy shit, it's spinning faster. It's working.
Oh my god. Do that again.
Not that way. Wait for it to pass. And go.
I gotta get off this sand.
We've already been eaten once. Okay, now we're getting a little bit closer to Cthulhu looking.
I'm gonna try to barricade the door!
No, it's already here. You can't.
You fucking bastards! You're gonna have to tear me apart! Ah!
It sounded like she got torn
Josie.
apart.
Oh my god, Josie! Shit! Josie is...
Now I know why they call it Bitter Reunion.
Hold on.
Hold on, gotta get some oxygen first. Calmly. There was an animation for uncalm oxygen getting earlier. Why am I not using that when there's a bunch of pressure? Oh hey, the Genesis engine or whatever.
The moons loom above us, drawing closer together with every second.
They sure do, bud.
No! Josie!
Oh, Josie. So close, and yet so far away. What happened to Declan?
No. Declan! Declan!
Found him.
Fuck, this can't be happening.
Shane, listen to me. You can't trust her. She isn't who you think. And if she is who you think, she doesn't deserve you.
That's my mom you were talking about.
Loaded into the Invictus. A failsafe, you know. They said I'd know when to use it. Said I'd know if I should. Well, it's now, Shane.
It sure is.
It's you. I won't be coming along, buddy. Save the world, man. And tell your mom to fuck off. For me.
Shit, Declan. Good. I'm sorry. I was too late. I'll finish this. This is the end.
You can't let your friends die in vain. You have to complete what they have started. I cannot do it alone, Shane. My form, it shifts in the in-between. I will guide you. Be my hands.
I'm ready.
Sorry, bro, I don't do telephone messages. Yeah, this should have been a text. This is like the easiest puzzle imaginable if you could just rotate it with my actual hands. Okay, what's the upside? Which side go? Is it maybe? Did that? Evidently not. God, I love time-wasting puzzles. I wish there were more time-wasting puzzles in this game. Is this the only one that I can manipulate? It's the only puzzle that's here. Good God. What if there was no solution and I'm just not seeing what I need to see? Okay, no, there was a solution.
The moon's draw ever nearer. Illuminate the ancient machine while there's still time. Hurry,
Incredible.
Shane.
Let me do this
I'm
again.
counting on you.
I really missed that last
You
puzzle.
must. You must.
Ah, now I gotta do it
Tendrils of
twice.
slither along the spine of time. They thrust themselves into the ether, tear at the fabric.
Ooh, boy. Okay. Double the difficulty. Nice. I think it's that one. And that one.
You're doing so well, my son.
I'm getting better at this.
Just one more. Do it, Shane. You are the key. Wondrous light. Return for us. Bridge the dimensions. Light.
That's already
shadow.
correct.
Repair the drifting, shining, luminous. Do you hear it singing? It sings, Shane. I can feel it. The energy. It's weakening. There is still hope. The moons must not align. Go, my son. It shines with the brightness of infinite knowledge. Do not fear it. No, your friends, they died to help you. Finish
Did
what
they?
they started.
All right. Yes, I believe that my name is Shane. Shane! It's a terrible shame that this had to happen to me. Non-zero chance this is the solution? Wasn't the solution.
It's in place. I hope to God this works.
My sweet boy. I'm so
Jesus! What's happening?
time has come. It was inevitable.
We were too late.
Time has
Shane.
come and so will
the
I.
engine cannot contain the dreamers any longer. Run! Before it consumes you! Run!
My heartbeat is calmer than
It's unstable.
before.
The unbearable light! It's destroying the temple!
The engine! We charged it! Why didn't it work?
What they warned would happen. Was it prophecy? The beings that lived here. They were warning themselves, other travelers, this galaxy. It was doomed to the void. The awakening is
Oh,
inevitable.
that rock's flipping so fierce. I wonder if there's actually a time limit on this level, or if I just chill, nothing would happen. Shane,
Something we can do.
what have you done,
It is too late
Shane?
to restore the machine. We have one last chance. One final result. The Gaia engine is compromised. Sleeper stir. Barrier is mended. Barrier is mended. The work requires sacrifice.
Mom! Stay with me!
To the moons.
To the moon, diamond hands. Get up, Shane. You need to fix this. I fucked up. We just Shaned. Terrible, terrible Shane. Okay. Am I not supposed to jump there? Am I supposed to stand still? Am I supposed to turn right? Let's see if there's a lighting cue that I missed. Or maybe I'm just supposed to go straight. Apparently not. Does he have a checkpoint you can find out if there's actually a timer? I guess. Yes. You know, for a collapsing building, this seems pretty chill. Ah, I'm supposed to write it down. Okay. So just like the sun again, you're not supposed to go fast. You're supposed to go careful. Neat use of the physics engine, except for those rocks jumping all over the place like an excited kid at a candy store. Classic Dulce-timer. Time to sit down and have a tea party with the entire drum crew going absolutely ham nearby. Yeah, we couldn't afford John Williams this time, so we just got the Blue Man crew and put them on a regular set of whatever. What the hell just happened there? I saw the fourth dimension. Gotta to turn the game down a little bit. Starting to hurt my head. Rock surfing. I feel like the water's not where I want to be. Oh, that's not water. Hey, buddy. What's going on with you? Alright. The drums seem to have calmed slightly. Now it's just one guy banging on some... Okay, no, they're picking back up. A Simon Poole track.
The engine can be reborn, but it requires sacrifice.
No, we can only afford Danny Elfman.
The dreamers, Phobos and Deimos. We must close the rift, shut the gate. Shane, you are here for a reason. You were marked, sent here, chosen.
I don't know what's going on. It's all falling apart. Everything. What do I have to do?
To the moons. You must go to the moons. There is no other way. Fly to the stars, to where the Cyrano broke the barrier and slipped from the sky.
It's actually a Simon Poole track? What, did you, like, look it up? Or is it just generic Simon Poole track number 3?
To the launch pad.
To the launch
Invictus
pad.
should be ready to fly.
I believe in you.
So the Invictus is the emergency craft equipped with special rockets that can destroy something or other. The Cyrano was the one that crashed because of the interference of the old ones. Sounds like something from Dragon, and it's on his discography. Makes sense. Ugh, what did that say? Some kind of EM interference. This is about to break for the last time. Pew. Smoky.
All right, Shane. You can do this. First step, get to the command console.
Retrace their path.
Remember, any machine is a smoke machine if you operate it badly enough. Checkpoint reached. Can I get into any of these habdomes? Maybe read a little bit more backstory. There's no door to these habdomes? Oh, no, wait, here it is.
Something got here before me. Not good.
I'm glad that you were able to emphasize that. Not good. Now, I thought it was great that somebody made it here before us. All of our teammates are dead, or haunted, or turned into trees. But, no, somebody else made it here first. Of course, the only living creature would be that mangrove monster with the head made of, like, alien fetus. No, I'm sure it's fine. Which is better than mine. We spared no expense. Giant viewport window. I wonder if these are going to become relevant in just a sec. Did they all just sleep in the infirmary?
It's locked. It's locked.
It's locked. Backtracking simulator 5000. Don't you just love walking simulators broken up by semi-puzzle elements? And any puzzle is only used like 2 or 3 times within the same level and never picked up again. PDA system, power distribution, life support system. Security system's in the red, though. Restore power to the Invictus. I've done it. Oh look, the giant view windows being relevant.
I have to hurry.
Slide down.
God damn it!
Come on, buddy. You can go faster than this. I believe in you. I'm gonna turn around and there's gonna be a jump scare. This is too much looking like a loading screen.
No! Not now! They're going to destroy the ship!
Okay, I guess I don't get to go into those locked cabinets. Unless... No.
Shit! There's movement under the sand. Those things are back!
Oh dear. Well, I'm glad you said something because I was not going to pay attention.
That rock should be safe.
Oh. Oh, cool. They actually, bothered to keep track of my footprints. Yeah, keep walking, buddy. Run. See, this is different than the tremors because they could actually detect things through rock, they just couldn't pierce it.
Made it! I hope to God the ship holds together.
Beep. Come on. Just gonna calmly get some oxygen. Ain't no reason to let that stop me. Alright, now what? A little chain down laptop, a little bit of a ladder. Was this a changing room? It's not a bathroom. Some kind of equipment storage, I guess. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Good thing the speed requirement is passed, because kind of interesting. Okay.
Getting close. Just need a little more time. I never thought I'd be leaving Mars this way.
Yeah, we've kind of
Lucas, Ina,
let the thing out, and now we're
Josie,
just gonna
Declan.
go.
This one's for you. Everything needs to be green. This is it.
Everything needs to be green. Oop.
Good as it can be. Let's do this.
Detonate payload, codename Mars sucks. Mood.
Now, starting the countdown. Close your eyes. Cross your fingers. Come on.
No, keep your eyes open. I want to see. Look up, you fool.
the atmosphere. Trajectory is set for orbit. What do we do next?
What
Mom?
atmosphere?
Mom, are you there? Holy shit! What's happening?
Well, you idiot. That's not your mom, you see.
This is everything you are.
It was like Declan said.
Just you alone. It's time, Shane.
Time for what?
Hush, my sweet boy. It's almost over.
No! This is wrong! You want to release those things!
They must be free, so that I can be freed. You destroyed the Gaia engine with your corrupted
moons of
hands.
madness.
Please, Shane, help me.
What do you want me to do? I'm just floating through space in a random direction. Oh, hey.
I'm ready. Mars sucks.
Are we blowing up the moon? Is that going to release the thing? Or save everything? Did mankind find a way to destroy the dreamers or send them back to their reality? Refuse your mother. I thought that was the only button to push. I didn't know that there was an option B. And then I died alone in space. The end. And thus, Shane disappointed his mother, as usual.
Astronomers continue to be baffled by the sudden disappearance of the moons of Mars. NASA has called a press conference to address the speculation that a manned secret mission to Mars...
Okay, so everything's coming to light as I drift aimlessly through space until I suffocate to death in the cold vacuum of space. What a way to go. Shane, you've done it again. Can't believe you've done this. How could it be worse? Yeah, I guess I could be Shane. It's a pretty awful fate, to be honest. Shane's in the far future watching this VOD. Gonna be disappointed in the Shane bashing. Dressing. No, I want a salad. So they created a secret base on Mars after finding life, and they sent up the crew. Each of the crew was blackmailed to follow the company's directive. Specifically, they were hunted down and found because they were blackmailable and intelligent. They created secret backups of everybody's memories in case somebody found out something that they shouldn't, and had cloned bodies for the memories. They had robot slaves digging up everything underneath the feet just in case. I'm not sure why everybody else was required other than to be a front for the entire operation, because only the doctor knew about anything other than the surface level of everything. the botanist was infected by some kind of logical plague, and what are those? To the space boss. Space boots. Ah. Those are my Crocs. Space Crocs. So the doctor went insane, started mutating using, I think, the company's methods or whatever. Wait, was the doctor that became the mangrove tree the same doctor that was in charge of the downstairs area? So she was the only one that was in the know. And she was piggybacking off of the research and speculation of my character's mom. The two people at the end were criminals because of their backstory, but they were the only two technical innocents in this entire story. As far as being, you know, manipulated and corrupted by the creatures of Mars. And then it was the Dreamers Between Worlds, the entities of the 3rd/4th dimension, which were driving everybody insane. There was an ancient civilization that had put them to sleep, or worshipped them, or contained them. The doors were like the first thing discovered, and that was the entire premise. I don't know what the company was trying to do. They were just trying to figure it out, because the company wasn't directly related to my mother in any way. They were just piggybacking off of her theories. Were they trying to monetize Cthulhu? Were they trying to unlock him? I don't really get the motivation of the director. Maybe I missed a terminal or something, but they were definitely in the know, so they were the ones that wanted the robots. So what did they want? What was the company's interest in all this? Because the mom became a breakaway asset, didn't want to... She was following her own script. Were they trying to control the things? Provide research? Because the entire clandestine operation was the company's doing. And then she piggyback off of it to release the Ancient Ones. Maybe they were just trying to secretly find out the aliens and see what technology they could pillage, or be the first to uncover the secrets, but they didn't know what they were looking for. I mean, they kind of did because of the mom's research. I guess that's a decent enough theory. Because they were the ones that wanted a crew full of expendable ex-criminals that they could blame everything on if something went wrong, which I guess it did. Technically, I guess they could reactivate the clones as part of the cover-up. Unless the mangrove roots got into that facility in the meantime. It's going to be like a 40-day trip to get out there, so the facility's probably lost. But at least the Dreamers are gone. This is one of those self-sacrifice, save humanity by dooming yourselves kind of situation. Okay, this is the second graphic in the scroll that I've seen. Maybe we're finally near the end of it. Nope. Nope, we got more credits to go through. So everybody was collecting a paycheck. The company wanted the secrets of the Ancient Ones for some unknown reason. Probably biopharmaceutical. the mom wanted to release the Ancient Ones because madness? I don't know. They probably wanted to be awake. The doctor was being led astray by the mom's whispers. He was kind of a bit character. My character's only there because of the connection to the mom and to be used as leverage to try and keep her in line before she went wackadoodle and went and tried to release the thing that they were containing. The Heart of Darkness or whatever. I'm trying to find everybody's motivations, but I don't know. I have to do some research. Man, how many people could it possibly take to make one game? Weirdly Scarlet and Violet vibes. Was that a movie that I'm unaware of or a TV show? I mean, it's clearly heavily influenced by the works of H.P. Lovecraft. They didn't really name anything. Everything was dreamers or some random thing, but, you know. When you get the statues of a vaguely dragon-shaped humanoid with a squid for a face, you know. The recent Pokemon. Oh. Let's see. Kinda. Except the parent wasn't replaced with a machine. They just straight up were killed. Before the story even started.
Unreal.
Villains and Beasts of Absentee was also trying to open a portal to a nightmare realm, aka the ancient alternative past. Or that was the Scarlet one. I believe the Violet storyline. He's trying to get to the future instead of the ancient past. Mom called out of nowhere and wants me for something. Oh God, why? All right. If we click resume, will it send me to the other ending? Where am I? Okay.
Shit! There's movement under the sand. Those things are back.
All right, let's see if we can find the other
That rock should be
option,
safe.
the other choice. What happens if I follow the mom's quest? No, 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 no.
Made it! I hope to God the ship holds together.
Suit temperature 25 degrees, and for a hot second, my American ass said Fahrenheit. Like, God, that's pretty dang cold. Alright, Shane, let's see if you can live up to your mom's expectations for once in your goddamn life.
Getting close.
At least I don't
Just
recall
need
there
a
being
little
any
more
hard
time. I never
puzzles.
thought I'd be
It was
leaving
just
Mars this way.
turn everything green.
Lucas, Ina, Josie, Declan. This one's for you. Everything needs to be green. This is it. good as it can be. Let's do this. Now, starting the countdown.
So what am I supposed to do? Because it was activate the tele-thingy, or the radio to talk to them. What was the other option? Just sit there and wait? We gonna find out.
Clear up the atmosphere. Trajectory is set for orbit. What do we do next? Mom? Mom, are you there?
Mom? Mom?
Holy
Mommy?
shit!
Mommy?
What's happening?
Mom? 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 Mommy? 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 Mom? Mother?
This is everything you are. Just you alone. It's time, Shane.
Time for what?
Hush, my sweet boy.
It's just brutal
It's
G-forces.
almost over.
No! This is wrong! You want to release those things!
They must be free, so that I can be freed. You destroyed the Gaia engine with your corrupted hands. Please, Shane, help me.
Help you how?
What do I need to do?
It is done. They are free.
Ah, it was literally just wait. Whoop.
You can't do this! Stop!
Oh, Shane.
Oh,
This is
Mom.
not the end. There is no end. There is no escape.
Well, could be worse. We could have blown up the moons.
Astronomers continue to be baffled by the sudden disappearance of the moons of Mars.
That's the end of that radio
NASA has
broadcast.
called a press conference to address
Okay,
the
maybe not.
speculation that a manned secret mission to Mars.
They're not so different, that ending in this one. Cool. Alright, so that was Moons of Madness. An interesting romp with some rather frustrating puzzles that definitely I didn't fail at because I am the dumb. I figured them out, some of them more than others. If I were to compare this, so I've played 2 horror games. If I were to compare this one to Mouthwashing, I think Mouthwashing had... It was a much more personal story, but that's just a consequence of cosmic horror versus the horrors of human suffering and negligence, or whatever. The tragedy of the human experience, I guess. I think that I like them both. I don't know. I feel like they were just about the right length. The ending of this one, part 3 was a lot shorter than the others, so I thought that there was going to be another stream out of this one, but kinda glad that there wasn't, because I've already promised that this is the last stream. So, yeah. Pretty decent. Will I discover my body? What's that? Is that another horror game? It is. It's an itch.io. Yames make some upsetting shenanigans. Also, it's only like 20 minutes. Yeah. Okay. It's name your price too. Okay. I'll put it on the list. If it's short, then I might need to find something else to fill up a stream. Could have a stream of short variety horror games. Body horror. Something. I don't know. But yeah. I don't know if I want to keep yapping for 15 minutes or if I want to just end it there. Oh, the cursor on OBS is significantly smaller than the one on my screen. Mine's basically covering the entire S. Human is a good intro point. Okay. Maybe, are they all on itch.io? I could do a just tour of force of the entire line if they are all there. I just realized that my body movement jumps slightly out of frame. Okay. Just ignore the fact that, yeah, that whole thing. Tentacles. I don't think there were any actual, like, suction cupped tentacles. This is just a visual for the splash screen. Everything was kind of swoopy black brush strokes. Ooh. The only one I've heard good things about is Growing My Grandma, but that one might be more than one stream. Fair enough. Let's see. Growing My length. Average playtime about 90 minutes. So, yeah, that might actually... The well is actually based on a Lovecraftian poem, 20 minutes. Okay. That's 2 20-minute games and a 90-minute game. If I play that at a midnight time slot, then I could go over a little bit. Let me write these down. Where's my notepad at? So, what did you say? Discover my body. Growing my grandpa. The well. Also, I got overwhelmed with work, so I ended up throwing some money at an artist to finish the... Yeah. That's... I didn't even start. I just realized the limitations of my ability and threw money at somebody to do everything for me. Because, well, cheaper than a regular VTuber with actual tracking, this model was the single most expensive thing for my brand. I'm super high hopes on it, but hopefully it'll do. Yeah. I mean, this is just a PNG Tuber software, software name. PNG Tuber Plus, and it just twitches. Blinks occasionally. There it is. One of the things that I noticed that happened earlier was that it decided that it wasn't going to register my main microphone for very high sensitivity for like a week, and then it started to, so I don't know. It's wonky. Three images and some wiggle. Basically. One big image, a mouth open, and open and close the eyes. Everything else is just shapes that twitch and move around. Which, you know, is fine for starting out. I didn't want to super invest into a multi-$1,000 model and then decide that I hated actually content creation. But, you know, the hardest part is pressing the button to go live, is what everybody says. I actually found it not to be the hardest part. The hardest part is making a schedule and keeping to it. It's the long span of things and doing it with the live chat saying 1 and being empty for the entire time. Thanks, I hate it. Wallet edition. Yep. I mean, it is a risk going live, but I don't know. It's been fun for the most part. And I'm getting to do a lot of games that I wouldn't normally do. The bright side that I've always looked on is that even if I sit at 0 to 1 viewers that I personally have invited to the stream and almost nobody ever actually says anything or clicks in through Twitter, is that I am playing games that I own that I wouldn't have otherwise played, these little short story games. Well, I've owned them, so I wanted to play them, but I never got around to it. I just played the same 2 or 3 games ad infinitum. Or getting back into painting for the handcam streams. Yesterday, I assembled Lego. Like, I do enjoy these things, but without a reason or recording or purpose of any kind, it just kind of feels not, you know, not a priority. But I've gotten more painting done in the last 2 months than I have in the last 2 years, so yeah. I actually ordered a bunch of paints from a Kickstarter that should show up next year. So that'll be fun. I did the short series for designing a simple model in Maya and then converting it to a printable form, printing it out, and then painting it. So I have a model here that went from inception to creation. It's made of polygons and looks like it was printed directly out of a PlayStation 2 or PlayStation 1 era graphics, but it's mine and I made it. So, you know, there's that. I was thinking of doing, what was I thinking of picking up a class on? Was it painting? I think I wanted to watch some YouTube videos on improving my painting kind of from the ground up, because I am mostly self-taught, and if I want to do advanced techniques, I literally just watch a tutorial on somebody doing that technique and then follow it and then forget it immediately. Like, some of my best models are copying somebody else's technique and then forgetting how to do it and having to rewatch it to replicate it. So learning some painting techniques is definitely on the docket. I'm trying not to focus too much on the I am a male VTuber in a female-dominated space where people come and show up just to get the personality and hang out with a nerdy girl for the most part. And I'm trying to break into that space, which is a choice. I don't know. I wanna meet more people. I've been doing a tiny amount of networking on Twitter/X, but nothing too profound. I don't know. Who knows what the future will hold? Maybe in 3 to 5 years, the algorithm will latch onto me and decide that I'm going to be the front face and at that point I'll have a model or something. What is the timeline on me just deciding to, like, go nuts on a model and get a real fully rigged Live 2D? If I start reading and researching and doing Maya stuff, could I, in theory, 3D model my own 3D model? There's nothing stopping me other than talent and skill. Billion level tracking. You know who's got really good tracking? Several people. So I looked up the price of the person who did the rigging for Saba, and it's like $6,000 for her basic rigging. That's the price of that particular rigger, and that's not counting somebody who would have to do a high enough quality model. Aren't actually 3D models? Yes, you're right. But something of that quality, 3D is more expensive than Live 2D, and then accurate face rigging is like multiplying the price. Pause for the old one. The female purple-haired one? Because I've never actually played around with Live 2D anything. I've looked up a lot of stuff on VGen or whatever. There's that one Omori-looking model that might be interesting just as a starting point. But the main problem that I've run across in trying to use pre-made models is the lore of the channel and the head bug. Fair enough. So yeah, like, I would want that to be part of it. The bug. Stretching. I don't know, the thing that I've been excited about recently was putting up these new sound dampening curtains, because they've actually helped a little bit with the temperature too. And I hope a little bit with the sound quality, but you never know. Well, anyway, it has been fun. This has been a fun game and a fun chat with one of my friends. So I need to figure out an outro. I never really did. I've just been saying bye. I'll ask Grok for a outro or some shit. But anyway, I will talk to you later. Message me off stream about the deets on that thing. And yeah, next week, I don't have anything planned yet. Probably make a schedule Saturday, Sunday, and then not follow it. Anyway, I'm out. Bye.